Have you ever been sitting on your couch, scrolling on your phone, eating a snack, or just daydreaming when you suddenly notice your dog staring directly at you? Not blinking, not moving, just quietly watching your face as if they're trying to read your entire soul. Maybe they tilt their head slightly. Maybe their ears perk up. Or maybe they simply look at you with those soft, warm eyes that feel almost human. It might seem cute or even a little mysterious. But what your dog does when they stare deeply into your eyes actually reveals something powerful, something emotional about how they feel about you. And once you understand it, you'll never experience that gaze the same way again. Dogs don't communicate the way we do. They don't use words, long conversations, or detailed explanations. Their world is built on body language, expressions, and emotional signals. And to them, eye contact isn't just a glance, it's a connection. While we spend our days thinking about tasks, plans, and routines, your dog uses your face as their guide. They study your eyes to understand your mood, your intentions, and the energy you're giving off. It's easy to assume they're staring because they want a treat or they're bored, but the truth is far deeper. There's a reason your dog locks eyes with you so often. There's a reason their gaze feels so intense. And there's a reason it only happens with the people they trust most. The moment your dog looks into your eyes, something ancient activates inside them. Dogs evolved to read the emotions of the creatures around them. In the wild, pack members communicated through glances, posture, and presence. Eye contact meant safety, unity, and trust. That instinct didn't disappear when dogs became our companions, it transferred to us. When your dog stares at you, their inner compass lights up. It says, connect with the pack, understand your person. They're not trying to make you uncomfortable. They're honoring the oldest form of communication they know. But instinct is only half the story. The real reason your dog stares at you is emotional. Science has proven that when a dog and human hold soft, loving eye contact, both brains release oxytocin, the same hormone that strengthens bonds between parents and children. That means your dog isn't just looking at you, they're bonding with you. Your eyes make them feel safe, calm, and close. They don't look at everyone this way. They reserve this kind of gaze for the person who makes them feel secure, understood, and loved. Eye contact, to a dog, is affection without words. Here's something most people don't realize. Your dog uses your eyes as their emotional compass. They can tell when you're stressed, happy, sad, or upset just by looking at you. Even tiny changes, your eyebrows lifting, the tension in your face, the softness in your gaze, your dog notices it all. That's why they look at you after hearing a strange noise, or why they stare when you're quiet, or why they lock eyes with you when something changes in the environment. They want to check in. They want to understand how you're feeling so they can respond. It's their way of tuning into your emotional world. And then there's something even more heartwarming. Dogs also stare at you because they admire you. To them, your face is comforting. Your eyes are familiar. Your presence is grounding. When they gaze at you, they're not just observing, they're appreciating. They're soaking in the one being in the world who means everything to them. That long, soft stare says, without a single sound, I trust you, I love you, I'm connected to you. It's the purest form of dog communication. You may have noticed that your dog doesn't just stare, they study. They watch the way you move your mouth when you talk. They observe your eyes when you laugh or frown. They pay attention to the way your face changes when you're thinking. Dogs do this because your expressions are like their personal map to your emotions. They want to be in sync with you. They want to understand you. That deep stare isn't random. It's intentional. It's your dog learning who you are, moment by moment. But eye contact doesn't always mean affection. Sometimes it means curiosity. Sometimes it means anticipation. And sometimes it means protection. Some dogs stare to make sure you're okay. Some stare because they're trying to understand what's happening next. Others stare because they want to make sure their person, their pack leader, is safe and calm. Each type of stare reflects how they see their role in your little pack. Watchful means protective. Soft means loving. Intense means alert. Gentle means trust. Every gaze carries meaning. And then there's the tilt, the famous dog head tilt that melts hearts everywhere. When your dog tilts their head while staring at you, they're trying to understand you better. They're adjusting their ears to hear you clearly. They're focusing their eyes to read your expression. It's their version of asking, "Are you okay? What do you mean? How can I be here for you?" That tilt paired with a stare is one of the most intimate forms of dog communication. Now, here's something fascinating. Dogs only hold eye contact if they feel completely safe. In the animal kingdom, direct staring can be a threat. It's a display of dominance or challenge. But with you, your dog feels none of that. Instead, they feel warmth, comfort, connection. They choose to look into your eyes because they trust you with their vulnerability. They open themselves emotionally in a way they would never do with a stranger or an unfamiliar dog. Their stare is a gift, one they offer only to those they love deeply. Your dog also stares into your eyes because it helps them feel stable. You are their anchor in a confusing, unpredictable world. Your calmness calms them. Your energy shapes theirs. Your emotions ripple into their own. When they gaze at you, they're grounding themselves. They're reminding themselves that their world is safe because you're in it. Some dogs stare from across the room. Some stare while sitting at your feet. Some stare while lying next to you. Some even place their paw on you while they stare, adding a layer of reassurance. Each style reflects their personality and the relationship you've built with them, but all of them share the same truth. They look at the person they love most. So what does your dog's stare say about your bond? Everything. If your dog looks into your eyes, it means they trust you, understand you, and feel connected to you. Dogs don't stare at people they don't care about. They don't gaze into the eyes of those they don't feel close to. They choose you because you are their emotional home, their safe place, their heart. If you're wondering how to make your dog feel just as secure as they make you feel, it's simple. Respond to their gaze with love. Speak softly. Blink slowly. Smile gently. These small gestures tell your dog that you see them too, that the connection they feel is real and mutual. The bond between a human and a dog is built on moments like this, not loud expressions, but quiet exchanges. A stare, a blink, a softened gaze. When your dog looks into your eyes, they're saying, "I choose you. I trust you. You're my world." So, the next time your dog looks at you with those deep, warm eyes, remember this. They're not staring out of need. They're staring out of love. They're connecting with you in the only way they know how. And in that moment, they're telling you everything. If this touched your heart, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more stories about dogs and their incredible bond with us. And tell us in the comments, does your dog stare at you often? Do they tilt their head when they look at you? Do they study your face like you're the most interesting thing in the world? We'd love to hear your story and might even feature it in our next video, because every dog has their own way of saying, "I love you," and it's about time we start listening.